Hey guys, welcome back to Lap 1 News, and today we are going to be talking about Alfa Romeo's F1 2019 season. So, first of all, it was an interesting season from them because they started off really well. Kimi was being consistent, he was consistently getting points, and then something happened. I don't know what. He just wasn't as consistent. Maybe Alfa Romeo didn't bring the same amount of upgrades, the same level of upgrades as the teams around them, so they fell off the pace a bit. But their initial pace was very strong, certainly on Kimi's side of the garage. That being said, he was comfortably beating Antonio Giovinazzi's kind of rookie, kind of not teammate. So Giovinazzi had a weird season. He started off not really with it. It took him a long time just to get his first point. And then after that, during the season, he got better and better and better and started creeping his way up to Kimi's level, so that by the end of the season, he was matching him. Which, to be matching someone of Kimi's caliber, 2007 world champion, that's pretty impressive. So, yeah, Giovinazzi started off poorly, as I said. A few mistakes, like the spin in Canada, spring to mind, and the spin when he was in points in Spa. That was frustrating, to say the least. But he did get quicker. The fact he was in the points in the first place when he crashed out in Spa was, that was good for him, and that was good for the season. I think at that point is when Alfa Romeo was starting to drop off a bit. So the fact that they were able to stay up there was good. Actually, for the first time in a while, okay, not the first time in a while, because they did it in 2018 as well, but Alfa Romeo also and Sauber are used to being towards the back of the grid, not getting any points or many at all. So for them to be beating by the end of the season, I think they beat Haas, was quite good actually on their part. So it was an interesting season because they started off really well and then they seemed to tail off a little bit at the end. But the drivers kind of did the reverse. Kimi started well, ended not so well, whereas Giovinazzi started not so well and ended well. Well for Giovinazzi because, you do have to remember that it is his first full season in F1. Okay, he did a few races with Sauber in 2017, but it was impressive. For me, at least, it was impressive to be matching a world champion towards the end of the season. So I think the only other thing I can really think of that happened with them is Hockenheim. Hockenheim confused me because they got disqualified for something or other that seemed to resemble traction control on the start, which, okay, that might not have been the driver's fault. I think the drivers were perfectly capable of starting the race and not crashing without using it, but they got disqualified because it is illegal. So obviously that was significant in terms of Williams' season, as I will talk about in a couple of videos' time. But yeah, other than that, I don't really think they did anything spectacular. Giovinazzi, I think, led a race in or led a couple laps in Singapore. That was quite impressive, I think, because if I remember correctly, that was the first time, certainly that season, that somebody not in the top 6 was leading a race, which, like, the top 6 drivers, you know who I mean, the top 3 teams. So that was quite an interesting statistic. If that is true, I should have researched that, but I did just remember it. So yeah, I mean, other than that and the Hockenheim thing, they had quite a quiet season. They just plodded along with their business. So yeah, I think that was my thoughts and opinions on Alfa Romeo's 2019 F1 season. And remember, if you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button below. And if you didn't, tell me why in the comments. And if you want to make sure you don't miss the next one, which will be on Haas in a few days' time, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. This has been John Whittaker from Lap 1 News, and I'm out. See you next time.